Oh boy, busy day. Well, the dog catcher was finally communicated with by some helpers, and he said that Earl was adopted because Earl had been in the pound for 2 months. Well, as anybody that knows me from before Earl was adopted by my former best friend knows that Earl was with me the day in September where Daysprings had the cops come in and drag me out of my house without telling me why. They gave my dog to somebody for the weekend I spent at St. Joseph's Behavioral Health Clinic. When I stood my ground and did not get drugged, I got sent home. When I got home, my dog wasn't here. I don't know how long it took for them to bring my fucking dog. I went to the police station. I went to Haley's. I went everywhere. Finally, they're knocking on the door and they're telling me to come out. And I said, "Do you have my dog?" And they said, "No, you need to talk to us." I said, "I ain't fucking opening the goddamn door for you criminals." So they left. They said, "I guess you don't need to know what's going on with your dog." Well, I've heard through the grapevine my dog was around the corner the whole fucking time at the thief's house. Now, the cops won't take a report from the thief that had me committed 2 weeks later when she saw my tie-dyes and my easy up and me having a good time with my gift bags. I was drying tie-dye and I was going to open the gift bags and I had them across the street from my house because, God forbid, I put something on Dayspring's lawn because they call the cops on me. Well, somebody called the cops on me, and they came in, and they dragged me out this time, sat me in the hallway for a long-ass time, discussing what to do with my dog. And I said, give it to Kane in Buffalo, Melissa Goki, my brother's wife. They didn't believe me. Somebody told them I was lying, that Melissa Goki was not my sister-in-law. Someone told the hospital Melissa Goki was not my sister-in-law. Someone also told the hospital that Dayspring was my providers. Dayspring was my caretakers. Dayspring was how you got a hold of me. St. Joseph's also had me drugged, pulled out of the shower. Thank God I put clothes on. I put those scrubs that are waterproof on because I knew once the tears came because of Earl, they were going to come and shoot me up with drugs. And that is, in fact, what they did. And come to find out, it was one of those benzodiazepine Chinese research chemicals. And I blacked out for 3 days. I talked to people, had conversations, ate, did everything I was supposed to do. Took a shit, peed when I was supposed to, but I don't remember a goddamn thing. And then they know I'm allergic to Benadryl. I can't take Benadryl. It makes my forehead tingle. And I told them that. I informed them that. And they said, this isn't Benadryl. This is better than Benadryl. This will help with your anxiety. I said, my only fucking anxiety is that my former best friend stole my dog and got me committed in December last year, 2024, on the 5th of December. She had me sent back on the 10th and kept me there telling the nurses and the doctors bullshit, saying she was family. She's not family. I had her listed as a niece on my Facebook, but she is anything but family. She is an evil fucking bitch. Liar, thief. stole money out of my ATM in December of 2024, and I have reported that. Finally, I'm also going to report that Cash App theft because I know it was her. She took my phone, and when I updated Austin, when I sent Austin money on PayPal, she took the information from PayPal about my bank account. She took it off PayPal, put it on Cash App, and then pretended to send Austin money because she had a phone that Austin had used in the past. So she had two of my phones, and she finagled her way around for $92. She did this to leave me with nothing for the rest of the month. That's what my former best friend and my niece Kelsey Jo Solo from Hornell, Wayland, and now Rochester, that's her best friend, guys. Yep, Dawn Solo's daughter. Her best friend is a thief and a criminal and an evil bitch. And she has an OP out on me, and she put me in jail for 21 days, where when I got there, I did not strip for them, so they stripped me. I asked them if they were going to stick their finger up my ass, and they laughed and said they don't do that anymore. We used to do that. I've been here for 25 years. I used to stick my finger up people's asses. That's my job. Put my finger up people's asses. 'Cause I am a corrections officer. You did wrong, Vicky Solo. You got mad that Haley stole your stuff and your dog, and the police won't take the report. So you must go to jail? And we will strip you, and we will throw chemicals on your head, and you can watch your hair fall out, and we won't say a word to you for 5 days. Thank God, MJ, who I nicknamed MK, Megan from Corning, helped me through it. And also the gorilla song. Am I the last living soul? 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 And then I sang, why are there so many songs about rainbows and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it. The rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da 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 da. Have you been half asleep, and have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is it the sweet sounds that calls the young sailors? I think it's one in the same. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong. Wait and see. Someday we'll find it. The rainbow connection, the rainbow connection, rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me, and you asshole ass fuckwipes can burn in hell. You can walk around dead like you are. I look at you and you are already dead. You're fat, you're disgusting, you judge people, you try to control people, you steal your best friend's dog, you bitch. Yeah, look at my house. Better send code in here. Vicky's a horrible pig. We've never known her to have a nice house.
She always lives in squalor and shit with crap on the walls and the floor. She never looks good. Her house never looks good. It looks like crap. She poisons her dog. She feeds her dog black garlic. Yeah. She locks her dog in a room all day while she works as an accountant downstairs. That's what Vicky does with her fucking dog. She doesn't take it for walks. She brings it outside to poop on a leash. Never lets it off the leash. Oh, once a week, I might go to Spencer Crest because I'm a fat pig. And I might pretend to do exercises in my living room. And I'll call my friends and cry and tell them my drugs aren't working. My drugs that I take aren't making me skinny. My phentermine isn't making me skinny. My Klonopin isn't helping Danica anymore. Danica needs more Klonopin, but the doctors won't give her any. They only give her Xanax. So now she has Xanax and Klonopin. And she doesn't like Vicky, because Vicky is full of light, and Danica is dark, and ugly, and a bitch. Dawn, Dennis, Danica,